Yo, what is up guys? It is Samool back again with another Should You Pull Epic 7 video for you guys today. And today we're going to be talking about the unit on your screen here, Destina, whose banner will be replacing the FMA collab unit Edward Elric. Now Edward guys, after his hotfix buff, which happened a few days after his release, after a lot of people complained about him being weak, is actually a pretty decent unit. Definitely recommend pulling for him because of the fact that he is a collab limited unit, meaning that if you don't pull him now, you'll have to wait a year or even longer for him to come back. Also, his artifact, guys, is extremely powerful on a lot of warriors that are super strong in the current meta, Alencia and Shu to name a few. So yeah, that being said, you definitely want to pull for Edward and definitely buy his artifact from the powder shop. But this video is about Destina, guys, who will be replacing Edward on his banner. And let's talk about if she is worth pulling for. Now Destina, guys, she is a Earth Soul Weaver. You're not going to really use her that much in PvE. You can use her kind of as a cleanser, but for the most part, she's going to be strictly for PvP. I see her sometimes on arena defense teams, and I also see her a lot in World Arena. So let's talk about her skills really quick, and you might be able to see why she's so good. So her S3, guys, it is an AoE heal that will also revive all dead allies to 20% HP. Now, if the allies are alive, then it actually will dispel all debuffs, and the amount healed will scale proportional to Destina's max HP. And at the start of the first battle or any PvP battle, you will be granted Spirit's Blessing, which cannot be dispelled for 2 turns, and it's just an effectiveness or effect resistance boost by 60%. So this makes it so that you can build her on a lot less effect resist than other dispellers. Makes it very, very good for her. Because of her S3 passive with that Spirit's Blessing, she actually becomes a very good cleanser against a lot of units, right? Similar to Maid Chloe, except that she does have more healing, and she does have a CR push with her S2, as you'll see. Very good answer to units like Payra, and you can use her against Cleave because of the fact that she does have that heal, and you're going to see later on that she does have a CR push, and she's just very good in general, especially when units like DN and ML Cowrick get banned in the pre-ban phase. Now, her S2, guys, it is a single target heal that will dispel 2 debuffs, similar to Angelic Montmorency's S3, and it will also heal and also CR push that ally by 30%. So Angelic Montmorency will CR push herself when she S3s. Destina will CR push an ally. Now this healing is the same. It will scale with the max HP of Destina. S1, guys, it is a single target attack that will heal 1 ally with the lowest HP. This will also heal proportional to Destina's HP. The thing is, this doesn't heal that much unless you soul burn it, where it will heal everyone by a huge amount. So yeah, pretty cool skill kit in my opinion. She has a lot of cleansing. She has a lot of utility in the fact that she can revive, and she's easier to build on higher HP and higher speed because of that passive effect resist boost that you get from Spirit's Blessing. It only lasts 2 turns, but most openers will only get their S3 or their combo off at the beginning of the battle. Then you can cleanse it very easily with your S3, and she becomes very annoying because of the fact that she can CR push, and the cooldown on her S2 is only 2 turns. Actually ridiculous. Her S3 is a little bit longer, but this is a very, very powerful S3. The cleanse is insane, very good against Cleave because if any allies die in the opener, you can just revive them, and Destina can also be run on specific Soul Weaver artifacts that can push up herself, like Water's Origin, and really take people off guard. You can also run her on pretty much anything. Some people run her on counter set with Celestine to also heal even more and just be very annoying in general. So let's talk about her exclusive equipment. You're going to see it is more effect resist. So you can see that she's going to be a very, very, very strong cleanser. It's really easy to get her to high ER. You can even push her to like 250 ER if you really wanted to, if you put her on Bastion of Hope and stuff like that, and just make her a premier cleanser that will literally never be able to get debuffed by any opener really. And you're also going to see that her skills that you can get upgraded from your exclusive equipment are pretty decent. So you can see there's 2 for S2, there's none for S3, okay? But the 2 for the S2 are very strong. One is a chance to reset the skill cooldown of your S2 when you use it. Very nice if you can actually get lucky. If you want a more consistent option, you can also get the one that CR pushes by an additional 20%, making it 50%, which makes it a very powerful CR push. Very similar to Amelia, except that it does not give that attack buff, but instead it actually heals a lot. And you can also get the one for your S1, which will be that when you actually use it, you will dispel 1 debuff from the ally with the lowest HP when you use it. So this is very good if you're going to run her on a counter set with Celestine, like I said, because you will be healing every time you counter and also dispel. So all the exclusive equipments are actually very, very strong, It really just comes down to how you want to play her. Most people play her as an answer to, very fast openers with debuffs like Payra and stuff like that, and as an answer to cleave. But you can also take a lot of people off guard on like arena defense, even Guild Wars defense, and sneak out a few wins if you actually run her on the S1 exclusive equipment and run her on counter set with Celestine. So very, very strong unit. I think she's very underrated, and I think especially after her buffs, she's a pretty powerful unit. So yeah, if you guys are looking for a good cleansing option that can counter a lot of openers, I think Destina's a pretty good option. Now, I don't think she's worth prioritizing over the other banner that we will be running with her, Diane. Diane is just a way better all-around unit that can also cleanse, but you can also, attack buff, CR push your team, and a lot of stuff like that, which makes her a lot better than Destina in my opinion. But Destina's a good unit to have built in case Diane gets banned and even like Emilia gets banned, because those two units get banned. I'd say Diane gets banned a lot more frequently than Emilia, but you can always see, Emilia get banned as well. And in the case that Diane does get banned and Destina is open and they pick like a Payra or a Rand, then you can just pick Destina right away. She's a very good pick early, even against very aggressive teams, because of the fact that she's so hard to kill and has so much utility. I think she's super underrated. If you guys are looking for more answers in the cleansing department and you guys don't have like a Maid Chloe or like a Mediator Cowrick, then I think that Destina is going to be one of the best cleansers for you. She's a pretty powerful unit. She's just like a better version of Ray in the current state of the game. Now that being said, that's it for Destina, guys. Like I said, really up to you, but definitely prioritize Diane over her. Diane is a limited unit and she's just way better in the current meta. Destina is only really better as a cleanser against like super fast teams. Now let's talk about her artifact, Shimadra's staff. And now we have Destina's artifact, which will be running alongside her on the banner, which is also purchasable for 240 powder. And that will be Shimadra's staff. So it's a exclusive artifact for Soul Weavers. You're going to see that it gives a passive effect resist to the holder and all the other allies. And also you'll see that the effective healing received by all allies, including the unit, will also increase by 20%. Now the best part about this artifact, guys, is the biggest reason that you use this is for the effect resist. Sure, the healing effects are nice, but it's not the primary reason you do it. You just do it to boost your team's effect resist, and it is very, very strong on cleansing units, right? Because you will boost your own effect resist as well as, boost your team, and maybe they'll get lucky and actually tilt the enemy player if they resist like a debuff or something like that. But, you might be saying, what about Bastion of Hope, right? Because Bastion of Hope is an artifact that you get from the guild shop that is better for the holder. And the thing is, a lot of people are using Bastion of Hope on, like their Bloodblade Karen, for example, if they use her as a counter to cleave. A lot of people also like to use it on other Soul Weavers like Maid Chloe. And, Shimadra's staff is just another tool in your artifacts for, cleansers. You only get one Bastion of Hope, right? You only get 6 copies of it, so you can only have one max out copy. And sure, maybe it is an overall better artifact for cleansers, but you can get unlimited Shimadra staffs, and these work very well at plus 15. So if you guys are looking for a very strong artifact for cleanser, then I would recommend maybe trying to purchase this. Now, you don't have to purchase this if you're low on powder, but definitely really good on units like Maid Chloe, like I said, like Destina, like I said, it's okay on her as well if you don't run her on the counter set, and just basically any cleansing unit in general that is a Soul Weaver. So yeah, for me personally, I have my Bastion of Hope on my Bloodblade Karen, but I use Shimadra staff on my Maid Chloe because, yeah, I want her to cleanse and I use her as a cleanser, and since my Bastion of Hope is on a different unit, it makes it so that I have a really good artifact to boost my effect resist even more. So yeah, that being said, guys, that's pretty much it for this Should You Pull video. Just to summarize, Destina, very good answer to opening units, very good answer to cleave, and honestly just a very good Soul Weaver in general, especially for World Arena. I think she's very underrated, and she has incredible healing and CR pushing with her S2 on a very little cooldown. Shimadra staff, guys, very good option if you want a artifact for your cleanser like a Maid Chloe or Destina or any Soul Weaver that cleanses, especially if you use your Bastion of Hope on a different unit. That being said, hope you guys enjoyed this video and found this helpful, and I'll see you guys next video. Peace.